Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cowboys, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Scott Miller. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go. Liking 18.
On first and 10, it's Achane. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another Dolphin.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Miami.
I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the books in here, I thought it made me richer.
19 Tiger. Go.
Once again, it's Achane.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. Ready.
That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ready to run.
Williams going to throw on the first play. He's into space, past the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
22-yard line.
The run, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Bears.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
40-yard line.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down and 9. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Operating from the shotgun is Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H-Check. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Here's a give to H-Check. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Back to 50, back to 50.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Third, they need 8.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 6 Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Pass caught left side by Fan. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes will be very, very effective.
They'll take this down to the 23. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
Brings up second and 5.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up the throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before third down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. But Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 4th touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important. As this game unfolds, they get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Jalen Wright now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
In motion now, it's Miller. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Second down.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Seven Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. To throw is Williams. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Number 24. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Dolphins' 6-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's a run going left. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal. On third down is, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 37 yards. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
on third down. It's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Bears will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Right now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Force, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is H.A. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. Not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle with H.M. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Miami.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the ground, here is H.N. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, faking the give. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And he will have a Dolphins first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
18, 5 here. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll look to throw again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
What is up?
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss
I can
of
promise
2.
you that is not
Brings up
how they
2nd
wanted to
and
start this
12.
drive, Mike. I mean,
At
to
the
get
20-yard
blown up
line.
at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down.
So we are through 3.
49-yard line.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike. Is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
Quick throw here is complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. They do that. I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now This looks like a design run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Right now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Press on 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First down at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Seven Pirates.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
Mikey, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. This offensive line just no answers right there. It's another sack. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
19 right. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown.
Dolphins did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Let it up.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Project, this ain't what you want.
They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it high.